Hey, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Blake Simpson. It's my honor and privilege to introduce you guys to the SAO Network, powered by Hedra Labs. So first off, I'd like to take a quick look at the project as a whole. And in order to do that, we need to look at what SAO Network is. So SAO Network is a secure decentralized storage infrastructure for Web3. So to get a background on this, we'd like to go into the project details, and I want to emphasize a prerequisite to understanding this, which is to better demonstrate the idea that as we define Web3 as a decentralized Web2. That's a core fundamental concept for us. So SAO Network enables apps to store data in a Web2 way while ensuring data decentralization. So that's because SAO Network enables apps deployed on a Cosmos blockchain and aims to provide intuitive and efficient decentralized data services, empower Web2 application transformation to Web3, and preserve user data privacy through encryption mechanisms and ZK proof. So the cloud storage market was valued at $70.19 billion in the US in 2021. And the global storage market size is projected to rise from 83.4 billion in 2022 to over 375 billion by 2029. According to 2020 Data Attack Service report, over 100 zettabytes, that's a billion terabytes of data, will be stored on the cloud by 2025. So as a Web3 storage infrastructure, SAO Network is expected to take up about 10% of the total cloud storage capacity, which is estimated in the next 3 years. Think of us as the Amazon of Web3. So I think it's important to start with the problems that Filecoin currently has. So the first problem is limited data accessibility. Data processing on Filecoin has long been challenged by its inefficient data transmission and high barrier to access data. The data sealing algorithm and work-proof mechanism on Filecoin are really complex and inefficient, which result in low data access efficiency for applications as well as their users. The second problem is limited data privacy. All data stored on Filecoin is public with no privacy for anyone. So whereas everyone in the world has the right to their privacy, there's no handy method for users to encrypt content before storing it on the Filecoin network. And thirdly, there's limited data rights management. Data owners have limited rights to what they put on Filecoin. They cannot claim ownership or manage their data or even authorize data access to any of the data they post there. Due to these problems stated above, applications based on Filecoin are very limited, and it's not easy to build on top of their network. So after Filecoin Virtual Machine launched, it may be improved, but it won't resolve the core issues here. Which brings us to SAO Network. And in SAO Network, we aim to solve the problems we just mentioned by providing comprehensive solutions to offer modularized and extensive data services on top of decentralized storage networks in the following ways. So the first way is we have an interoperable data model, a format for data to be structured and stored on SAO Network. The data model can be easily reused by different SAO-based models to share and manage data. In return, rapid data access will be feasible for both applications as well as the users. Also, the data model plays an essential role in protecting data privacy and rights, which are created in the data model through DID. So you're probably asking yourself, well, what's DID? And DID is used as an authentication mechanism to claim data ownership bound with rights to manage. So read, edit, authorize this type of data. The DID is commonly used on SAO Network based on apps. So users can apply different apps with the same DID. And the third thing that differentiates us and helps, as a solution for the SAO Network is the gateway, which provides a portal for applications to access and store data onto SAO Network in a Web2 way. So looking at comparisons with other decentralized storage infrastructures and protocol, we've laid it out in this nice table where we've listed the basic elements of typical decentralized storage protocols. Of all the fundamental elements of data services like data security, data privacy, data reliability, and decentralization, the typical decentralized storage protocols like Filecoin, Ceramic, Arweave may catch one of these elements, but not all of them. So at SAO Network, we're trying to encompass all these elements as equally important for our users and applications. In other words, SAO Network will provide an all-in-one decentralized storage solution. So as SAO Network continues to offer data privacy, data ownership, and data management, we can provide services for dApps like SocialFi and NFT platforms. So at SAO Network, we are applicable for all Cosmos-based apps. Some of the apps that we're looking at right now are typical dApps like Lens, OpenSea, Stargaze, etc. So since our founding in 2021, SAO Network has collected favorable achievements. Up to now, we've reached strategic partnerships with reputable projects like Filecoin Foundation, FileSwan, Dell, Alibaba Cloud, and Tencent. And we're going to continue to grow those strategic partnerships in this next year. Let's see. So SAO Network was founded in 2021, like we said before, in Singapore, and its core developers have rich experience in both blockchain and fintech fields, as well as traditional tech. And up to now, SAO Network has realized dApp data accessibility and data services for virtual machine blockchains such as Cosmos, Ethereum, and BNB. And one of the highlights that we've had is SAO Network was selected to pitch on the BNB Chain Pitch Day in San Francisco and also be a part of the Web3Port Entrepreneur Acceleration Program. And we've created a demo application for SAO Network called Storeverse, where we actually won the first prize in outstanding in a data hackathon hosted by Filecoin Foundation in September of 2022. And we hope to use that momentum to continue to develop out dApps built on top of SAO Network. And here's a quick summary of Storeverse. You can see that we won the hackathon, and Storeverse acts like a combination of a decentralized storage network disk, a content social platform, and also a content marketplace. And it enables its users to better own, manage, and monetize on their content, where there's really no solution in the marketplace to do that right now. So with all the achievements that I mentioned before, SAO Network has reached a really favorable media exposure on really qualified media outlets like News BTC, Bitcoin Insider, and CoinSpeak. In addition, we've also had SAO Network has caught a high attention on its official media like Twitter and Medium and other social networks that we're on. So moving forward, Storage Autonomous Organization, SAO, is looking to take the next steps to get to our ultimate goal. So the first step we're going to do is we're going to launch a testnet based on the Cosmos blockchain consensus involving Cosmos SDK nodes and PoE nodes. In the meantime, SAO Network will launch SDK nodes and also publish documents for app developers to realize functionalities such as the data model and the DID. In Q2 of 2023, SAO will launch a mainnet and develop programs to boost app development on SAO Network. Then SAO will provide decentralized storage services, such as data encryption to protect data and security. And that'll be our first launch on the mainnet. And then in Q4, SAO will integrate with several multi-chain data storage on apps based on SAO Network and empower verifiable attestation data computing services, which will be a huge step for us. And again, we're working towards building a secure, decentralized network with practical data computing services. So the next thing I want to hit on is our team. And our team is Hedra Labs. The core developers of the team of SAO Network was established in Singapore in 2021 and teamed by industry pioneers, senior architects, and developers from both fintech and blockchain fields. The core members of Hedra are Ethan, who's our CMO, Chase Wang, who's our CTO, and of course me, Blake Simpson, our CEO. We all come from traditional tech and look forward to building out SAO Network and decentralizing storage. Thank you very much.